Hello everybody, Steve from dudehack.com. Today we are talking about whether or not Zoosk is worth it. As I said, my name is Steve. I am the owner of dudehack.com, your online dating resource for everything you would ever possibly need to know when it comes to all things online dating and just dating in general. Now, if by the end of this video you're still not entirely sure whether or not Zoosk is right for you, or maybe there's a better dating app, I highly suggest you go ahead and take Dudehack's free quiz, which will tell you exactly which dating app suits you best. If at any point throughout this video you think, you know what, I just want to give Zoosk a go for myself, I have given you a free trial link down below. So go ahead and click that, get signed up, and you can see what it's all about. But you are here today to find out whether or not Zoosk is worth paying for. So let's get into it. Zoosk is one of the world's most popular dating apps, and it has been since 2007. With Zoosk's free version, you are unfortunately quite restricted. So to really get the most out of the dating app, you will at one point need to go ahead and upgrade. But why Zoosk? What makes it possibly even worthwhile to consider spending my money? Well, first things first, the biggest draw card from Zoosk is definitely its matching algorithm. Now, the thing with Zoosk is, yes, it does take some of your preferences and things that you set when you are setting up your profile, and it takes that into account to give you proper suggestions. But on top of that, it does include machine learning. What I mean by that is it takes into account your activity. For example, how often you like or what profiles you linger on longer. So basically, the more you use it, the better it gets at matching you with the right kind of people. Now, rather than sites like eHarmony, where you do have to do a pretty hefty questionnaire in order to get enough data for that algorithm to work, Zoosk rather will take into account its machine learning and your activity over time. On top of that, if you are at the point where you are getting a little bit sick of the swiping culture on apps like Tinder and maybe even Bumble, Zoosk is just a tad more serious. We're not talking about you needing to be 100% committed to, marriage or anything like that just yet. But what I've found personally from using Zoosk is the user base is just a little bit more serious than say Tinder. Or at least it seems like there's maybe less people looking for just something casual and less things like ghosting and whatnot. Because at the end of the day, people on Zoosk are generally spending money, so you know if they are paying to play that they're most likely going to try to get the most out of it. On top of that, Zoosk is just really easy to use and the design is awesome. Whether that's on desktop or app, the user interface is incredibly easy to use and it is well designed. But look, at this point you might actually be wondering, well, what does Zoosk actually cost? Because whether or not it is worth it really comes down to how much money I need to spend. So let's go through them now. Now, as I said, there is just the free version. You can opt for that. You are fairly restricted. Otherwise, you will see the different prices pop up on the screen right now. Now, just keep in mind that these prices are obviously subject to change. They may even be quite different depending on your location and some other factors. But as of making this video, these are the last prices I checked in US dollars. The best way for you to check the current prices right now is to just click that link and see what the prices are in your area. So having a look at the different costs, you can see that if you did opt for a 6-month membership, that monthly amount is fairly small. So if you are someone who is serious and you want to see what it's all about, get the most out of it, you're committed, maybe you want to go ahead and opt for that option. I mean, we're talking a pretty heavy discount of over 50% on a monthly equivalent when we compare the 6 months to the 1 month. Probably the biggest determining factor is whether or not Zoosk actually works. All in all, Zoosk works. Yes, just like a lot of other dating sites, you do need to put in a little bit of work to make it happen, but in terms of what is out there, it is definitely in that top few. Your profile allows quite a lot of information about yourself and your potential match, and on top of that, just the smart algorithm and the fact that it learns as you go is what makes it, definitely in my opinion at least, worth it. But is there anything about Zoosk that isn't worth it? Well, on Zoosk, the one thing that in my opinion probably isn't worth it is its in-app currency. That currency is called your Zoosk coins and they are an add-on feature. In my opinion, they are not worth it. The only time that they might be worth it is if you aren't wanting to upgrade or you're wanting to stay a free member. You can use some of those Zoosk coins to actually access some of the premium features. So if you want to give the app a bit of a try, stay on the free version but access some of those features and then see if it's for you at that point, I think that is the only time when Zoosk coins work effectively. Other than that, spending extra money on top of your membership, in my opinion at least, is not worth it. So look, at the end of the day, that's basically it. I know that hasn't given you a concrete answer, but look, my answer is yes, I do think it's worth it. It really comes down to you. What I suggest is you go ahead and you click that link down below and you just try it for yourself. Go quite a while before even considering upgrading. Just see what the app is like, see some of the members, see if you've got a good feel for it. If after doing that and giving the app a bit of a try, having a look around, it seems like it would suit you, maybe then go ahead and upgrade if it is within your finances. If you're still not entirely sure whether or not Zoosk is right for you or whether or not you are going to try that free link, what I suggest is go over to dudehack.com and take that free quiz, which will tell you for sure what dating app is best for you. The link is down in the description, so go click that now and quickly take that quiz. On top of that, if this video has helped you whatsoever, it's given you any advice that you were searching for, I would really appreciate if you did press the like button, the thumbs up button. It makes a huge difference. On top of that, if you are new here, it would be awesome if you did subscribe. But until tomorrow's video, stay safe, be well, and I'll see you later.